Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube, and we have another haul video for you today. Now, this is a little bit of a hodgepodge. This is multiple stores where Kathy has been able to source little bits and pieces throughout the past couple weeks, and we've compiled it into this pile, and Kathy's going to show you what she was able to find.
Hey guys. All right, let's start on this side of the table. So last night we went to Chris's dad's house, which is down in Pueblo, so like a 45-minute drive. So while we were there, I quickly ran over to the Goodwill because first off, I like to get the miles, and second off, I just like to go to Goodwill. So yeah, found some decent shoes and maybe a couple other things, but yeah. Let's see. I kind of already forgot, even though it was last night. So these are some Merrells. Really nice vibram soles. Probably will sell for close to 40 bucks on those. So these are just Born, and honestly I tried them on and they're my size and I really like them, so if they don't sell I'm gonna keep them, but if they do sell, I did see some comps in the $30 to $40 range. So they're kind of like almost like a Rothy, where it's like that knit kind of stretchy material, really lightweight. So yeah, these are women's 10. Shape ups.
Shout out Joey Bada Bing 22.
So these, they do have some like yellowing on the right here, which is kind of typical because these are a little like the shape ups. I don't think they make them anymore, so I think they're older when you find them. But otherwise, these honestly don't really look to have been worn much. Like you can, usually that kind of gets like sweated off when people are walking and running.
Yeah.
And the soles are in really good shape. So checked all this. They're not crumbling or anything like that.
Make sure you do check that if you do find a pair of shape ups. They are prone to crumbling in the heels and soles.
Yeah, and we do, I mean, obviously we store all our stuff here. If you were having a storage unit or something without like temperature control, that might not be the best for them, but we haven't had any crumble on us, but yeah. I know that's a big issue. So these are a women's 10. These will probably sell $40 to $50. And I found two pairs of Flyknit. These are just women's. These are black. Kind of dirty, but these I throw just in the washing machine. These are a women's 8. And yeah, I just spray them down with some shallot or OxyClean, throw them in, and then air dry them, and they come out looking really nice. And then these are another pair of Flyknit, size 7 women's. And again, both of these pairs will probably sell in the $40 to $50 range. And I think they might even ship both first class, so that's nice. Okay, and this was from that same store still. So these are Skechers, not shape ups, but tone ups.
Oh.
So I've sold a couple pair of these as well. Not this exact model, but I think these will sell for around 30 plus shipping. I got another pair of these Bionic Booties, which I sold a pair to a viewer recently, I think in black. So these are really nice, but except for this like little flaw, and I did see it and I still bought them because I still think they'll sell around 30 to 35 bucks plus ship. But it's on the inner part, so like when you're walking, it's not that noticeable. And they otherwise are like in really good shape. They don't appear to have been worn much. And I just love selling Bionic shoes. So I grabbed them. These are a 9.5 women, so probably still get at least 30 bucks plus ship. One of my favorite brands to sell is UFOS. That's their little logo, but the full brand is like OOFOS. So these are some like recovery sandals or something like that, and they sell really well. I think every pair I've sold, 4 to 5 pairs have sold in the first day, and for good money. Probably $35 to $40 on those. These are some Ariat like Chuck-a-Boot. One of them is missing the lace, but they were the half off color of the week, so I took a chance on them. Laces are easy to replace, but the leather and soles are in really good shape, and Ariat's a really good brand. So these are women's 10. I think I'll still at least get 35, 40 bucks plus shipping out of these.
Now, are you planning to sell those without a lace, or are you gonna?
I think, because these are like, the lace is kind of like a weird one, you know?
Yeah, like a cord.
I mean, I could probably find a pair for a couple bucks. I might look.
Yeah.
But I'm not against selling them without laces. I plan to sell them without, so.
Oftentimes buyers like to feel like they're getting a deal, and they think, oh, I can replace the laces for $2-3. and I can get a cheaper price on them. So
Yeah, and I got a cheaper price on the shoes because they were half off, probably because they were missing a link.
Right.
So I don't mind selling them for less than they're worth, even if I could wait, buy a pair of laces, and then sell them for more. All I want to do is keep the cash flow going. So I really don't care about getting max dollar out of all of my items. I like to get close to market value, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm flexible. These are some men's Duluth Trading Co. like a utility short, size 44. They are a little bit short, but I don't know.
Those remind me of like a park ranger or like a Boy Scout leader.
A really nice size, and they're like a really heavy duty canvas, so those should do well. This is a new to me brand that I'm gonna try out. The brand is Huck. H-U-K, I don't know how you say it or anything. It's like a fishing
Huck
brand,
fishing.
I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, they're like a performance stretch short, and they do have fish on them. And if they don't sell, they will be Chris's shorts. So
I might even take them if they before they get a chance to sell.
They probably would fit you, so they're nice.
Yeah, those look super comfy.
So, comps on these were $25 or so. So I'm gonna take a chance, see what happens. And yeah, these are just some lucky jeans I bought for Chris, but if they don't fit him, I'll sell those as well. He likes one specific kind of jeans, and they're really hard to find unless you pay $99 retail price on them. So I always look in his size every time I go to the thrift store, and randomly we'll find a pair here and there. So
luckily, it's just enough. Like every time one of my pairs is about to wear out, we find a replacement used pair. So
thrifting for ourselves. Hardly ever buy clothes new these days. All right, so that was it for the Pueblo one. So this was from the Thrift Store, which I think is local just to Colorado. And I think this was just a quick trip where I ran in. So these are just some Indianapolis Colts Crocs.
Oh.
They need just a quick wash in the washing machine, but otherwise look really good shape. And they're a women's 6'7" or men's 4'5", and then the men's would be like also a youth 4'5". So those will probably sell around 30. I got a pair of Bionic, like a platform flip flop. These will probably sell for 30 to 35, maybe even close to 40. These are a women's 8, really good shape. And these I probably overpaid for, but I'll at least double my money, if not a little more. Last pair I sold of these sold really fast and for like $60 plus ship, which I think I could have got more if I held out, but I'm always like jumping the gun and sending offers. So these are a men's 11.5. They're New Balance, like the trail shoe, like really, really nice.
Lots of tread. Yeah.
Don't look how much I paid for them. I'll just tell you, I paid $25 for these, but I figured
they'll be a fast flip.
I think that they'll go for $60 at least, and that's after fees should be close to doubling my money, and it's just nice inventory. Like I like having nice things in my store, so
we like to take a little bit of risks here and there. Yeah, even that's not really that big of a risk.
Like I know I won't lose money, but I
might hold on to them a little bit. But
if I'm gonna pay $25 for something, I want to at the very least double that. And then again, I kind of paid up for these, but should do well. They're men's Tiva, but they are new with tag, no box, but I think these will sell around 40, and they're a men's 13, so pretty nice. So that was all I found at that store. Yeah, most of these little trips, so that's why we kind of hold on to stuff and do a big haul, because honestly, usually when I go to a thrift, I'm not there for hours.
It's limited
I'm usually
time.
there for like 20 or 30 minutes. I run through the shoes. It's usually when I'm on a different errand to like get some groceries or just do whatever. And I'm just like, well, I'm here, I'm gonna run in and get the mileage and stuff like that. And get a little profit if I can.
Now that plan might change once the kids are both in school all day at the same school. We're anticipating on being able to make more dedicated trips, both of us with no kids. So.
I feel like I've said my ideal days would be, waking up, take the kids to school, go thrifting right in the morning, maybe for an hour, even 2, come home, get that all typed in inventory, have some lunch, and then list that stuff that I bought that day. But
and hopefully video-wise, that does lead to more like vlog kind of style, like day by day versus hauls and what solds. So things might change in the future. Not too much. We're not into we're not into dramatically changing things, but
No. So yeah, I mean that's kind of what I feel like an ideal day to me would be.
Yeah.
And then being done working by 5 o'clock and just hanging out the rest of the night. So we'll see how it goes. And I think our kids start school really early, like August 2nd or something. So
that's the plan. But
yeah.
as Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. So we'll see.
Yeah. In case COVID comes back and I don't know, some other random thing like that happens, that just something you could never expect to happen.
Yep.
So yeah, so this was a Goodwill. I think these were same store, yeah. So again, a really quick trip, just mainly looking at the shoes. These are some Mephisto'S, which if you're not new here, you've probably heard me talk about. It's a great brand, similar to Birkenstock. Honestly, retails for more and probably is as good, if not better quality. These look brand new. I think these will sell for upwards of $50, maybe even more. The ones I normally sell for $30 to $40, and that's with like dirt marks in the footbeds and stuff like that. So these look unworn. So pretty cool find. Toms I normally pick up only if they're very cheap because they don't sell for a ton. And yeah, these. So I did see that they were new with tag, but I didn't read the tag. I just saw these and I was like, oh, those are USC colors. So I was like, I'll just say USC in the title and they'll probably sell fast. But then yeah, the tag does say USC on them. So they definitely were made specifically for USC colors. And yeah, Chris didn't know what I was talking about when I said that. So
I was thinking they looks like McDonald's colors.
So,
some clown shoes right there.
These are men's size 8, so probably also would work for like a women's 10. But yeah, those are nice. They'll probably sell, I mean, adult Toms, 25 to 30. I don't know if those might go a little bit more because they're college related. Sometimes college stuff people will pay more for. We'll see. All right, these are just some Carhartt cargo pants. They're not like the double knee ones or anything, so these will probably just sell around 25 or so plus shipping. But they sell fast, and I like putting Carhartt in my stores.
Yeah.
All right, same store. So this specific Goodwill always has like racks and stuff that are always out that the workers are putting things on the racks from, like one big rack that they put to little racks.
Yeah.
And the racks say you're not allowed to look on the racks, or if it's shoes, you're not allowed to look through the cart. But there was a shoe cart in the shoe aisle, and I looked around and I didn't see any employees, and I saw these, and I love these shoes, selling them. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna grab them. So I grabbed them. And then,
believe it or not, Kathy, even though she looks very innocent, is a troublemaker.
Not really. I don't like getting in trouble at all. So if the employee told me, I would have felt really bad. But yeah. So I found these Vibram shoes. These are a size 39. So I think like an 8.5, 9 or so. I'll have to look on their size chart. They don't put the US sizing on these, so. But yeah, these usually sell around $40 or so for me. Some of them can go more, but I think those will go around 40. Got these little baby Nike ACG boots. These are gonna probably sell around 30, and these are a 6 toddler. Really good shape. And then these were also in the basket. So after I was brave enough to grab the Vibrams out of it, I just quickly kind of like was going like this because the thing was like piled up. Like I couldn't move stuff or something would probably come by. But I did see this little thing poking out from one of the other sides. So I was like, oh, Chacos. Normally this place also marks up Chacos, but these were not. Well, these were $8.99. So normally they price them like $18.
Right.
Sometimes even more. So these were a women's 8. So yeah, those will probably sell for 40 to 50. So really good.
And that brings up a point I like to make about stores pricing up things. Like, you know, sometimes it's cyclical. Sometimes they'll price things up really high, but then they'll realize that people aren't picking them up as much.
Yeah.
Then they'll start pricing them down. Either that or the employees are different and, you know, don't know how to price things. So don't, you know, go into a store, see that they have things priced up super high and assume that that's how it's going to be forever. Do make your way back to those stores every once in a while, because the price is not always going to be that high. In our experience, it always seems to be.
It definitely always changes, and yeah, it's funny, like this same store I found Rothy's at for like $5.99 and stuff. So it's just random. But also I did want to say, I think sometimes they price up assuming it might not sell at that full price, but if it does, cool, and if not, it'll probably sell at the half price, which is still way higher than they would normally price, or in my opinion should price something at a thrift store at. But I don't know, we're all here to make money, so it is what it is.
Yeah, obviously Goodwill wants to make as much money as they can, and they're selling to the retail buyer. You know, we're the ones trying to make profit off of it.
Yeah, so when they start marking up, I stop going just for a little, take a break, go to a different store, come back. It's normally back to normal.
We're fortunate enough to have enough thrift stores and Goodwills around town to where we can cycle through them fairly often whenever things are getting too crazy with the pricing.
That's another thing I wouldn't mind doing, like how in the beginning of the video I said I want to go every morning for an hour or two, come home. I'd also like to maybe sometimes spend just a whole day just thrifting, go to every store in town if I could, or as many as I can. Just look for shoes or whatever I want to look for that day, just coats. I like selling coats in the winter. So. All right, found these Dansko Xp. So this is a new store that I was at. The Dansko Xps do really well. These are like brand new looking. And they're a big size 41, so like a 10 and a half, I think. 10, something like that. So these I think will sell for $60, maybe even more because of the condition. The XPs do better than just the typical ones to begin with, but because of the condition and the large size, I think those will do really well. This is just a Torrid tank, size 4X. Yeah, really pretty floral embroidery. Good shape, nice and soft shirt. Torrid usually sells super fast for me. I love selling it, so. And I love wearing it. That'll probably sell around $25 or so. I feel like I say this every time I show you guys Clarks, but I don't always pick up Clarks. Sometimes I do, depending on how cheap they are and how good of condition. These are just some, like a boat shoe loafer kind of thing. Good, really good shape and low price, so. Grabbed them. These are a women's 6.5, so a little bit of a smaller size, but I think they'll do well. Probably just around $30 ship, but they'll ship first class. More shape ups. These are a fisherman sandal shape up. I've actually sold a couple pairs of these before. These are women's 9.5, so probably sell around $40 shipped. These, I believe, would fit in a padded flat rate and ship out for about $7.76 on eBay. And then here's an example of them pricing up some stuff at Goodwill. This is another pair of Chacos. You can see these were $16.99.
It's not focusing, but yeah, $16.99.
So I still pay it. Usually these clean up. So like these look funky right now. Like you can see all the dirt stuck in the like crevices and stuff. After one wash in the washing machine, these look almost brand new. So it's worth it to me to pay this much because the last couple pairs I sold for like $50 plus shipping. So definitely doubling my money, probably making a $20 to $30 profit almost off of those.
And that's not worth it for everybody, but we've, Kathy has really developed her shoe game and streamlined it to where we're able to get enough profit out of that.
If it was the middle of winter, I might pass at that price, but in summer, those are going to sell in the first week they're listed. So
we're able to just process shoes so quick that it makes it worth it for us.
So some more Bionics, but these are men's. I knew they made men's shoes, I guess, but I almost never come across any. So yeah, these are a men's 11 flip-flop. I don't know if they sell for as much as the women's do. I feel like usually men's,
I might need to try those out.
So I feel like men's shoes or even clothes do better than women's normally. So we'll see if those do.
Yeah.
And then another pair of Bionic, but women's. So yeah, I love Bionic. They sell really good and fast too. Size 10 women. So pretty good little haul. This is why I like shoes because, like I said, 20 to 30 minutes I can find
a couple $100
in profit. So. All right, this might be a hodgepodge of stuff too. I don't know if I got this all at the same store because I kind of just threw it in here, so I'll try to remember. But so this, I noticed the Slytherin tag, and normally I would pass on any Build-A-Bear that's just like a bear. That's typical, but because of the Harry Potter stuff, I looked it up, and I don't know if this bear originally came with. I think he did because all the ones I found, the bear is wearing this outfit. The same bear, right? So I thought at first maybe someone just bought the outfit, put it on the bear. But now I think it might have been some sort of collaboration or something.
Right.
I don't know. But this bear was selling for like, I think like $50 with wearing this outfit. So I did pay up for him at $7.99, and I mean that could be way too much. Like, I don't know. The comps were there, so I'm gonna take a chance. I hope he does sell in that price range because he's cute and I love his little Slytherin outfit. So
Do you think the shoes was part of the outfit?
I mean, he's wearing the shoes the shoes don't say Harry Potter or anything, but
Okay.
yeah, we'll try to put some comps on the screen when we put the video up. So I don't know, that could be nothing and it could be something. So this is a Kicky Pants blanket swaddle. So you probably heard me talk about this brand before. That's their logo. It's like super soft baby clothes and blankets. It's like bamboo. So super stretchy and super lightweight. I don't know if I've ever sold a blanket before of theirs, but their clothing usually sells in the 20 to 25 range unless it's a really popular print. So, I don't know.
Is that a spot on there or just a fuzz?
It might be. I didn't look at
On the right here.
Yeah,
Just a fuzz.
Here.
Yeah. I mean, it's bees. Bees is popular.
Bees are really popular right now, so I definitely think I can at least pull $20 out of this, which to me is worth it. Oh, these are just, I bought so they put like little tiny toys in like bags. You have to buy the whole bag if you want anything in the bag. So there was a little, it wasn't Squirtle, it was a little
Eevee.
Pokemon.
That's what it was.
Eevee.
Yeah.
My son wanted that, so I bought the whole bag, and maybe I think it was like $2.99 for the bag. And this is the horse from Spirit, so if I could get a couple bucks from him, he got a free Eevee. If not, I'll redonate those. These are just some SAS sandals, really good shape, silver, size 9, and yeah, really good shape. So those will probably sell $30 plus ship or so. This is something, again, I just bought because it was new, although now the package is falling apart. So it was $1.99 is what I paid for it. I saw that the retail price was $59.99. I have no idea what this was. I mean, I can read. So I saw what it was, but I was like, I don't know if anybody ever uses this kind of a thing. So I scanned it, and let me just scan it again, because I don't remember, but also then we could show you. Obviously, this is like new open package at this point, but... All right, so there's only one listed at $29 plus ship or best offer, though. And then only 2 sold in the last 90 days. So 120 free ship and then 127 basically free ship. So I don't know. It might be worth it, it might not, but...
So is that for washing or just for storing?
I think this is for wearing. It's like
you
put it inside your baseball.
It's like a helmet you put under your hat,
right? So
for
like
baseball.
if you're like a pitcher or something, and
that makes sense.
Somebody hits the ball really hard, you're not wearing a helmet while you're pitching. That it's basically a helmet under your hat.
Okay.
So you protect your head. So people do spend good money on gear and protective equipment. So we'll see. If not, I wasted $2, or maybe if my kid ever gets back into baseball when he's a grown man, I guess, because that looks like an adult size. But yeah, I don't know. I like to take chances on some stuff. That's how I get better at this.
Yeah.
This is just a Polaroid camera I bought for myself because I've been wanting one. Well, I wanted one for my kids to kind of just play with. And this was cheap, and we just need to buy some film for it. So I've been looking for Polaroids online. I was going to buy a new one. My son's birthday's coming up in a couple weeks, so I was going to get him one.
Yeah.
Take him out, do some hiking. He could take some pictures.
Get that instant gratification.
I mean, they're close to $100 new. So that I got for a couple bucks and just need to buy some films.
Yeah.
If we hate it, he doesn't use it, we'll just sell it. All right. Got a couple pairs of shoes at this store. These are just some Merrill. I've never sold this style before, but okay, just a flat with a Vibram sole. Size 7. Probably selling around $30 or so. And I got these itty bitty baby Nike sandals for 99 cents. Yeah, this store prices their baby shoes really, really cheap, which I like. I try to stop in here as much as I can. But yeah, they're an infant size 1. So like for like a 3-month-old, pretty much.
Yeah.
Those will probably sell for close to $20. And another little pair of baby Nike. I always want to say Nike. I know that is annoying. So these are just some sneakers, size 6 toddler, and those will probably sell 20 to 25. All right, other than that, I grabbed this puzzle only because it was new in package. There wasn't a ton of comps, so it may or may not sell. If it doesn't, Chris's mom likes puzzles, so we might gift it to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a cool puzzle. It has like a lake, trees, birds, animals. Fourth quarter is coming up, and I feel like people are buying more new and tag stuff for presents and stuff like that, so maybe that will sell then. This I kind of bought for my kids to play with, but also I just, like, we'll probably play it one time and then sell it, but it was only $2.99, and Chris did verify it had all the pieces, and it even actually has, so I guess it comes with, like, what, 4 of these guys or something?
Yeah.
4 or 5?
4 players.
I feel like it comes with all those little ones.
But there's
probably.
like expansions.
Right, and so whoever had this first, they bought these extra players.
Right. Which there's some pretty good value in those, the extra pieces.
So if we even just sell these, we'll pay for our $3 easily.
Right.
Even just one of these. But yeah, we might keep them. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this yet, but I did want to mention it just because some monopolies can go for some big money. This one is not huge money. Honestly, the pieces are probably worth more than the game itself. But the kids will have fun playing it. And yeah, just if you ever find any random monopoly that's not the standard monopoly, check it out. Some have some really good value to them. And then I guess we're just buying all the Super Mario stuff because I also found this chess set. And yeah, this one was a little bit pricey, but again,
We have not looked through that one yet to
I
make
did
sure.
look it up. I didn't look piece for piece, but I saw how many pieces it said it was supposed to have, and
okay.
it does have that many pieces.
Okay.
I think all the pieces are here. The box is pretty jacked up though. So yeah, I feel like my son's getting old enough. He's about to be 7 to where he's
He
pretty...
could probably pick up chess and figure it out.
And I think that this is kind of a game to get his mind working and stuff.
Yeah.
So. And he's been really into wanting to play games, so...
Yep, and it's Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, in a worst case scenario, again, this game itself wasn't going for a ton. I think maybe $20 plus shipping. Maybe less because the box is so damaged, but you could part these pieces out for even more if you want to do it that way.
Yeah.
It's more work, but more money, so yeah. All that to say, some games are worth money and some are not. So.
Check your comps.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's kind of stuff that we picked up. Kathy's picked up over the past, I don't know, couple weeks or so. We just setting it aside till we had enough to show you guys in one video. So let us know what you guys think down in the comments. And I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.